Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about the extremely exciting new thing that Mecca has launched, which is the Mecca Max range. This is the packaging. So I picked up two things from the range, and I also got a little sample which I'll show you guys as well, which I haven't opened yet, so I'm going to open it on camera. So before we jump in, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you're notified whenever I post a new video. Alright, let's jump in. So the first thing that I picked up is the Mecca Max Eye Max Power Couple Mascara. So this is the beautiful packaging that it comes in. And this is what it looks like up close. I think they've done an absolutely killer job on the packaging. It's beautiful. The brand is so beautiful. I love it. So this is what the actual mascara looks like, and it has two ends. So on one side you have this tiny little wand, which is absolutely amazing. It grabs every single lash that you have, whether on the top or the bottom. And then on the other side you've got this fat brush, which is really amazing as well. It's really good at lifting and separating every lash as well, and coating and giving more volume. So this mascara retails for $38, which is on the pricey side for a mascara, I will admit, but it's almost like you're getting two, so it's kind of okay. You can kind of justify it that way. And it's still a lot less than like your Lancomes and things like that. But on the other hand, it's a lot more than my favorite, which is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. So I guess it depends if you think it's worth it or not. I personally do. This is amazing. Like the little side is, I've been using the little side on top and bottom. It just literally gets every single little lash and it doesn't poke you in the eye. Then the big side of the mascara wand is amazing as well. I don't like fat brushes, you guys know that if you watch my channel, and I also don't like the bristle type brushes. I prefer the rubber ones, but this is so good. It literally doesn't know the meaning of the word clump. Like, it does not clump on you at all. It's the most beautiful formula. Like, it's wet and glides on beautifully, but it's not so wet that it's like just this slick, like gross, it's not gross type of wet, is what I'm trying to say. It's a beautiful formula. It feels very luxurious to me. It feels very high-end to me, and the packaging is this beautiful gold, so that feels very high-end, and it's like heavy. It's just really good quality stuff. I love this mascara so much and I highly recommend it. And the second thing I got was the Shimmer Shot highlighting wand, and I got mine in the shade Pearl, which is like a light pinky color. So if you can see on the end there, it shows like the color. So again, the packaging is beautiful. So you've got this beautiful black wand, and then it's got a gold accent at the bottom, and then the color on the end where it says Pearl. So it is in this wand kind of format, and this is what the wand looks like up close. And then at the bottom it's got a clicker, and then you click it and the product comes out like that. It's the weirdest formula because it looks gold when you first put it on, and then when you blend it out it's actually like pinky. I don't know if you guys can tell on camera or not, but as you can see, it just gives your skin a wet look. Like, there is no glitter happening here. It is just the most beautiful, natural, wet highlight look, and oh my god, I'm obsessed. I absolutely love it. It's one of my new favorites for sure. I think the brush applicator makes it so easy to really hit the high points of your cheekbones. And I just think it's so cool how it's like goldy. It's got like a pink shift, and when you blend it out, it just looks like a subtle pinky kind of highlight. It's just amazing. I love it so much. That one comes in 3 shades and it is $25, which I think is really reasonable for something like that. I feel like it's going to last a long time. The tube is quite big and you don't use a lot of product at one time, so I would apply this to the top of my cheekbones and then get a beauty blender and just dab it out, and that's the best way to apply it because quite a lot does come out on the brush, especially if you click it too many times. So I would say click it once. When you first get it, click it once, see if it comes out. If it doesn't, click it another time, and literally do it one at a time. Don't sit there being like, because you're gonna have a really bad time. It comes out in huge amounts, so you just have to be careful. And I definitely think the best way to apply it is to use a beauty blender or just your fingers. But don't go crazy because you'll end up with a lot of product on your face. I learned that the hard way. Because the range is new, they're running a promotion where you can get a deluxe sample if you spend more than $50, which is quite easy to do, let's be honest. So I got this little sample pack here. You do get a choice of samples. They had a bronzer, they had a lipstick, they had some makeup wipes, and then they had this primer. So this is the Illuminating Face Primer. So I'm going to open it up and see what it's like. So it is called the Bring On Bright Illuminating Primer, and this is what that one looks like up close. This is what the product looks like swatched on the back of my hand. And then that is what it looks like when it's blended out. So it definitely just gives a very nice glow. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but I can definitely see it on my skin. It does give a very nice subtle glow. I don't like it as much as the Glam Glow moisturizer that I mentioned in my Beauty Lip unboxing though. I think I like that one better. This has a pretty typical primer feel on the skin. It is like very slightly kind of, not sticky, but like you can feel it on the skin. But I mean, it's a primer, so of course. But it definitely doesn't feel gross or anything like that. It's definitely a very nice product. I'm not blown away by it as I am with the Shimmer Shot Wand and the Power Couple Mascara though. Those two products I highly recommend. The other thing that really caught my eye was the Eyeforia eyeshadow palette. So I don't have that one, but I'll show you online. It retails for $45. And so this is what it actually looks like. So it's really pretty. So when I saw it, I thought it was really beautiful and I wanted to get it, but I just have so many other colors like that. But since thinking about it a bit more, I think I do want to pick it up because it's beautiful. It's really buttery and they're really pretty. Like they would suit a lot of skin tones. So I think it's a really pretty palette, and it felt heavy. Like one thing I've noticed about these products is they feel heavy. Like they feel like quality products. You pick it up and it's like you can feel it in your hand. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel plasticky and crappy packaging. And I feel like the pricing is really good. Like that palette is $45 and I think that's the most expensive thing in the whole range. So that's pretty amazing. The other thing I tried was their Life Proof Concealer and it felt beautiful as well. It was so creamy and easy to blend. I didn't pick it up just because I already have a lot of concealers, but it retails for $22. So the next time I need a concealer, I'm going to give it a go because that is not that much more than like a drugstore concealer. You know, Maybelline Fit Me and the Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer both retail for like $15 Australian and this is $22. So like there's not a huge shift there, and it's definitely a long way away from $37 for the Shape Tape concealer plus shipping if you're going to get it over here, because we don't have it in Sephora. So this is the Life Proof Concealer. It only comes in these 5 shades, which sucks. I'm a bit disappointed that they didn't do better with the shade range. But I'm sure they're going to add more shades later on down the line, you would hope, because those do not suit deeper skin tones. Like they are not inclusive of people who have deeper skin, and we all know those people need to have makeup as well. There's been a lot of awareness raising about that lately, and I feel like it's the same on both sides of the spectrum. Very fair girls have a lot of problems because often the very fairest shade will match my skin. Like, as you can see, I'm extremely pale, and then on the other end of the spectrum, if you're extremely dark, a lot of the concealers that are deep dark are going to look like highlighters on you. So I know companies need to step up their game with that one. They need to be, you know, getting maybe real people to come in and test the concealers on them before releasing them, which I'm sure they already do, but obviously something's missing because it's not happening and it needs to be. So anyway, I'm getting really off track and going on this huge rant now, so I'm going to stop and end this video here. But first impressions of this brand, Mecca Max, are that it's amazing. I really like it. I want to get heaps more stuff from the range, including that concealer and the eyeshadow palette, maybe some of their single eyeshadows as well. They're amazing too. I really recommend that you go on the Mecca website and have a look at the full range. It's all priced really well in my opinion. It's, you know, it's more expensive than drugstore, but it's less expensive than like luxury or high-end makeup for the most part. I think it's a really good like niche middle point. So, and the quality of the products is up there with high-end, like it is way up there with high-end. So I really think they've done an amazing job, and I just love the branding. It's beautiful. I've always loved Mecca as a brand and a company, so now I just have another reason to love them. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. I'm sorry I didn't have more of the products, but I don't do YouTube full time. I can't afford to go and buy the whole range or whatever, so I hope you guys enjoyed this anyway and it was helpful for you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell if you liked it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!